Hello, everyone. We're back. Episode 3. And today we're going to be talking about
where to save
Yeah.
and where to splurge.
Yeah.
So I'm always interested at things they teach you guys in school.
Yeah.
And so I am interested in if we see eye to eye on where to save and where to splurge. And I think we'll start in the bathroom.
We're going for it. Bathroom.
Okay. Where would you save? And I'll tell you if I agree or if it's right.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so we're being tested today. I think saving, you can really save on your decor for your mirrors, your soap dispenser, even your poles.
Your poles?
Like your door poles.
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 I thought you said poles. I was like,
Poles.
what bathroom do you have a pole in?
And then your light fixtures, I really think.
Yeah. I will say that
Home Depot has some really, they're killing it.
all of them. They have really, I'm impressed, Home Depot. High five.
Woo.
There are some really cool light fixtures. Wayfair.
Yeah.
That aren't going to break the bank. I agree with you. So
Yeah.
far, so good, Avery.
Yay. 200%.
200%. Where would you splurge?
Splurge, I think, of vanity. I feel like, especially if we're looking at a powder room, I think it depends on how much you're splurging, but I do think that is the statement piece of a powder room.
Yep.
Now, I do think you can find something at Home Depot. Wayfair even has. HomeSense, we discovered, has vanities
There's some
now.
great local people too that make them in Barrie.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
Yeah, they have some really great stuff for really good price.
So it depends on what you consider splurging.
I do think if you have a larger primary bathroom and you're doing, a different height with the linen,
you're gonna have to custom that. I also think you splurge on heated floors.
Schluter.
But yes, heated floors, because that's amazing. There's nothing better than getting up and standing on a heated floor.
Yeah.
Or getting out of the shower on a cold day in January.
Your toesies are warm.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Amazing.
ASMR. Okay. What else?
What
about your bathtub?
We talked about this a little bit.
We did. So I think it depends on what kind of bathtub.
Yeah.
But I would also going to give kudos to a Home Depot.
Yeah.
Or a Rona.
Yeah.
They have some decent made brands bathtubs.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just getting a drop in,
why not?
Yeah. Why not? Costco.
They have some good stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
That comes out for,
Here's a question. Do you splurge on the toilet? Talk to me about toilets.
I think partly you do, because you want something good.
I agree.
I do think invest in like an elongated toilet, even having ADA compliant, just to make sure.
Seat height.
Yeah. But I do think you don't need to break the bank unless it's your primary bathroom.
No, but if it's my bathroom, I want the Toto. I want the toilet seat to go down when I come in.
Speak to you.
I want it to be heated.
Yeah.
I want a bidet.
Yeah.
I want it all.
Yeah. And I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splurging on, so we said heated floor, cabinetry, toilet.
Surely.
What about tile?
I think you can get some really good tile for a good price.
Yeah, I think there are so many tile. Oh my gosh, so many tile stores now.
Oh yeah.
And depending on the size that you need, you could maybe do like an end of the, get some good tiles in a cool fashion.
Yeah.
Maybe some color.
I've been pretty good with color. One of our clients has color, and I was really rooting for that one.
You did, and you won.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
So heated seat tiles. Okay, let's move on from the bathroom.
Okay.
Kitchen.
Now, we had some kind of the same but different opinion about appliances, because I think that splurge, but it depends on how much you're actually using in the kitchen.
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, it's on the person.
Depends on their lifestyle too.
Yeah.
Like, are they, this is why it's so important to have a consultation
Mm-hmm.
with your designer.
Mm-hmm.
Are they single? Are they married? Do they have like 40 kids? Do they have one kid? You know,
Multi-generational.
right.
Yeah.
Because there are people, like I use my stove every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Because I actually enjoy cooking. But there are people I know that use their stove for sweaters.
Yeah.
So I think you make that choice.
Yeah.
I will splurge on a stove.
Mm-hmm.
I think dishwashers come and go.
Yeah.
I think they're just programmed to break
And I
within
think
5 years.
laundry machines too
Oh,
tend
don't
to.
Yeah.
Just that's a story for a different day, but
Yeah.
that's something that also.
I'm gonna splurge on my countertops.
Yes, I do think countertops for
100%.
sure. Yeah.
Whether it's your granite or is it quartz, is it whatever you like.
Yeah.
Get the best version because it lasts an eternity.
Yeah.
It will outlast the kitchen.
Yeah, cabinetry. Ooh. That's a good one that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so I think
mm-hmm.
Again, it's the person, but I think you have the ability to save.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah. IKEA has some killer kitchens.
IKEA does storage like nobody else.
Yeah.
They win every time.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing. So many people
mm-hmm.
have jumped on it to say, okay, like Sarah Richardson,
mm-hmm.
you can buy door fronts in all her colors.
Yeah.
Because I get it. IKEA's got those shaker style or the really shiny, if that's your case, but it's not everybody's case. Mm-hmm. There's another brand that I can't think of right now that strictly makes custom doors for IKEA cabinetry.
Mm-hmm.
I think it stands the test of time.
Yeah.
I have had a couple in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've put a couple in.
Yeah.
And I think their storage is
top tier.
I think unless you're going really solid wood on your cabinet doors.
Yeah.
In a cabinet world, they're not going to last.
They're going to peel.
Yeah. But if you're going like solid wood, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm into that. But it depends on your budget, really.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I honestly think that it just depends on the person's overall budget to see, because for them,
final house,
they could be splurging on everything if their budget's insane.
Right, and that's okay too. But you just got to make sure the quality's there.
Yeah.
And is this your forever home?
Yeah, that's a big one. Are you
flipping it? What's the consultation, people?
Big one.
Backsplash.
Like we said, with bathrooms, you can save.
You can save. I'm a huge fan of carrying countertop.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I think it's just a good look.
Mm-hmm.
It's just clean.
Yeah.
I can't handle mosaic backsplash.
Subway tile. I like that.
Makes me want to cut myself.
Wow. That's deep. I think we both need therapy.
Yeah. Wow. It hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
I want to, yeah. Poles.
Save. Amazon.
Totes. Not so much Amazon.
But if you really need to in a pinch.
Home Depot.
Yeah.
Stores have it. Wayfair.
Yeah.
They've got just what you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Window cover.
Splurge.
That's a girl. What a good girl.
Splurge. Oh. Because this is something we learned.
The cockles of my heart.
Something big we learned in school.
I need a drink.
Is if you get a good quality window covering, it can cut down on costs in the rest of your house with heating, cooling. If you get a good quality,
right here.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm big on window coverings.
Yeah, and I also think that it just frames your entire house. Everywhere you look, you're gonna see a window at some point, and
when I say window covering, I don't mean mini blinds. Let's talk bedrooms.
Okay.
Splurge.
Mattress.
Totally.
Yes.
100,000%.
Yeah. Now, we talked about this and we kind of have different opinions. I think splurging on your bedside tables and if you have a dresser.
Totally.
We kind of agree with that.
I think there's different ways to do it.
Yes.
Like, I think it depends on your budget. Again, everything's budget related.
Yeah.
We can have custom,
mm-hmm.
which is like high end.
Yep.
We can go to some cool stores.
Mm-hmm.
Also high end.
Yep.
I prefer.
Yeah.
I think there's character in sustainability.
Yes.
I prefer resale shops. There's a lot of great resale shops that you can get high-end furniture in that maybe people are just done with. And then you can keep it as is. You can zhuzh it up, whatever.
Right.
Depends on your budget. I think it has to be solid wood.
Yes. 100%.
I don't think anybody should sleep with MDF. It's okay.
Yeah.
If it's real wood, don't put the bad wood in your room. Lots of ways that you can splurge or save on that one. So let's give that one a 50-50.
Yeah.
But there's some fantastic resale shops in Toronto.
Yeah.
Around the Block is a good one. Yeah, that's my thought.
Bedding.
Which part?
All of it.
Okay.
Like, let's break it down.
Sheets, splurge.
Yes.
Pillows, splurge.
Yes. Your personal pillows?
I mean sleeping pillows.
Sleeping pillows, yeah.
Bedspread, mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah.
If you get cheap, it's going to ball.
Yeah.
But if you're one to change it out all the time, don't go crazy.
Yeah.
If you're going to live with it for years, go crazy. Throw pillows, you can save there.
Yeah, 100%. Throw blankets. I think you can splurge on a nice sham to go over. A seasonal sham.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seasonal? What does that mean? Like a pumpkin?
Switch it out.
Oh.
No, not pumpkin, but like something that's a little bit thicker for the winter time, something a little bit thinner for the summer.
Thanks for clearing that up, because I would have gone into a house and someone's like, heart.
For Valentine's.
No.
I mean, seasonal is in weather changing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Roger that. Bed frame, like the bed.
I think save. We have gotten the actual headboard from stores before, like HomeSense, and it was an okay price, and then we built the rest of it.
Fair.
With some wood and then fabric.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
Yeah. How crafty you are.
I'm not going to DIY that at all.
Yeah, we've DIY'd quite a bit.
Not a DIYer.
Yeah.
Matching bedroom furniture.
It's a no for me.
I think your bedroom will have so much more personality.
Yeah. Different pieces.
Yeah.
It elevates the space.
So don't worry about it. So if you're like thinking, oh, I can't go buy these bedside tables because they don't match, it's okay.
Yeah. Honestly.
Your bed should be your haven. So I'm a big splurge everywhere. You can save on your lighting again.
Yeah.
Yep. You get your lights, lamps.
Lampshades,
HomeSense.
Yeah.
Definitely that's where you can save. Bench.
Save. Wayfair. Got just what you need.
Yeah. Any of those big box stores.
Yeah.
You can save there. Rugs.
Save.
Like an area rug, because you're not, it's under your bed.
Yeah, most of it's not even being used.
You need like 2 to 3 feet on each side.
Yeah.
So.
And Wayfair has amazing rugs.
You love Wayfair.
I do. It comes right to your door.
She loves Wayfair.
Yeah. Because it's quick.
I like Wayfair. Well, I think we know how I feel about going to stores.
Yeah.
Almost got kicked out.
Yeah.
Story for another day. I can't handle stores. I like rug stores. Go to a rug store.
We just toured one.
It
was interesting.
Wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's again, be careful on your products. I'm this girl. I'm this designer who you don't want to breathe in a lot of bad chemicals.
Yeah. I
Gotta
do get
be careful.
that. Yeah.
Because sometimes the ones from Wayfair, they have a bit of a stench. I'm a big what you put in where you sleep.
Yeah. And they find a lot of ties to your furniture and what you have to like allergies and stuff, which is really cool and interesting.
This just turned into a medical. So yeah, splurge on your bedding and your like where your body is.
Yeah.
Gotta have a good mattress. And most good mattresses, like my husband and I have had the same mattress for a long time.
What's your recommended thread count for the people?
Ooh, for the people?
For the viewers.
So I have to say it's minimum 1,000. Minimum.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, my husband was not a believer. And then one day I brought home 1,000 thread sheet count.
Change that man.
Did I say 1,000 thread sheet count? 1,000 count, whatever.
1,000 thread count.
Thank you. And he won't sleep on anything else now.
Change man.
Yeah, like changed his life.
Yeah.
There's nothing more important than a good sleep. Nothing.
No.
I'm perimenopausal. I need my sleep.
Yeah, and something that's not too thick and like feels like it's like suffocating you, and something that's nice and breathable at the exact same time.
Cotton.
Yeah. And that concludes this episode of Where Are We Splurging and Where Are You Saving?
Yeah. And hire a designer.
Even for a consultation. Just do it.
Do
it. Okay, bye.
Bye.